the grey. The Betfred Derby field are all loaded. Longish hole, but they're sent on their way. Fox is not the fastest into stride there, just gave white Birch a nudge. Dear my friend, as the three from the inside stalls were a little slow. Passengers up there early with Dubai Miles, Freewell, and a rest going on towards the outside under Frankie Dettori. Adelaide River is also racing handily. San Antonio just slots in there, just worse than midfield. So it's a rest that has the early lead. Adelaide River in second place. Dubai Mile and Passenger. Behind these is Artistic Star, who races in fifth. Just behind them, Military Order in the all-blue, Auguste Rodin. San Antonio just being asked to go and try and move closer towards the outside, but having to be rousted along to do so. Towards the inside is King of Steel. Then behind these is Dear My Friend. White Birch is towards the back, and now San Antonio has gone on with things, and in company with Adelaide River, falls from St Aidan O'Brien 1-2 on the front end as they continue their progress uphill. So Adelaide River, San Antonio in second, racing in third, but three wide is a rest on the outside of Passenger, who's got a nice trail in. Then towards the inside, Dubai Mile with the white face ahead of Military Order in the blue on the outside of Spreewell and King of Steel. Dear My Friend and Auguste Rodin are the next pair. Auguste Rodin in blue and orange, just ahead of the Foxes with Artistic Star, and White Birch and White Hero are the two at the back of the field as they now begin to turn downhill and race towards the final 7 furlongs of the Derby. Adelaide River and San Antonio on the outside are rests rider. Frankie Dettori had a word there with Passenger on the inside and Richard Kingscote. Dubai Mile on the running rail in fifth. Military Order in the blue. Spreewell looking for a little bit of room. Auguste Rodin just being manoeuvred for a position in company with the Foxes, who's still quite well back as San Antonio just moves to a narrow lead. It's San Antonio and Adelaide River who corner first. A rest in third place. Behind these is Passenger, Dubai Mile and Military Order. Auguste Rodin tries to break cover with the Foxes as they make their way up the home straight in the Derby. San Antonio on the outside of Adelaide River, massing in behind King of Steel with Dubai Mile, Passenger, Auguste Rodin and the Foxes down the outside, making their way with 2 furlongs to go. Adelaide River with King of Steel coming out to the pack, and King of Steel takes over for Kevin Scott. Auguste Rodin trying to hunt down the leader, then the Foxes. King of Steel trying to see it out. Auguste Rodin with a length and a half to find and continues to close. White Birch running on late. King of Steel still narrowly. Auguste Rodin is relentless down the outside, and it's another Derby for Aidan O'Brien, his ninth, and Ryan Moore's third. Auguste Rodin finally fulfills all of the talk. Won the Derby from King of Steel, White Birch. Behind those Spreewell, the Foxes, White Hero mates and White Ground into 6th place. Auguste Rodin, so woeful in the Guineas, so brilliant in the Derby, runs down King of Steel. What a run as he burst clear, and the two of them came away. White Birch stayed on for third, Spreewell is fourth, and then the Foxes, whose chance was compromised, I think, by that slow start. Behind these we have White Hero, Artistic Star, and the heat included Adelaide River. No final Derby for Frankie Dettori, a rest behind Dubai Mile. San Antonio, one of the next to cross the line. Aidan O'Brien does it again. Auguste Rodin, he kept the faith, and the horse delivered and won the Derby.
Aidan O'Brien is unbelievable. Not only does he go level with Lester Piggott with 9 derbies, but if you put your faith in him, he's delivered again. This horse, Johnny Murtagh, really is the collector's item.
Yeah, listen, unbelievable. Like, sometimes you go there first time out in the Guineas, you don't really know what to expect. He always said the ground was too soft for him. He's probably not a miler. He's probably not a miler. He's a mile and a half horse. He got into a lovely rhythm today. The way he quickened, and in all fairness, he had to show a bit of battle as well, because the second did not give up, and they pulled so far clear the third. He's the real deal. He's a horse that stays a mile and a half really well, and listen, Aidan O'Brien, just what can you say?
Look at the run of the second, the way he gets through, he's travelling so well, he can make a bit of room for himself, and he goes and he commits, and he actually takes a length, maybe a length and a half, out of the eventual winner. He had that initial change of gear, and then Ryan hunts him down late on, and that was off his first return run for the second. That's a great effort.
It made for an exciting race, didn't it? There were plenty in contention with 2 to 3 furlongs to go, and then King of Steel from nowhere absolutely bolts down the hill. Like you say, Jason, made most of that momentum going downhill, stole the march, and then Ryan, all he had to do was hunt him down and keep asking Auguste Rodin for an effort, and he kept getting it from the horse. Impressive performance on this ground we haven't seen before.
The Irish first, third and fourth. White Birch running from right at the back of the field. But what can you say about the second? Withdrawn from the Dante when it went wrong in the stalls, has come here and run an absolute cracker for Ammo, who was second in this race with Mojo Star as well.
It's a huge run. That man there, look at, they point to him. So not only, Ed, have they got a horse who finished last and third last in the 2000 Guineas, one comes out and proves himself a sprint sensation, the other one comes out and wins the Derby.
Ollie had a quick word with Frankie there on a rest. He said the horse was all over the place on the track, and in truth, he was all over the place before the race as well. To Ollie.
Ryan Moore is a Derby-winning rider once again. Ryan, firstly, just talk us through the race. He was tough late on.
Yeah, we had a smooth run. Landed in a nice spot, and I kind of had William and Frankie ahead of me, and always confident I had them covered. We got that quick, turned into a bit of a dash. Was getting a nice smooth run, but he was still a little bit babyish going there. Always thought I had the race won, and then just had to get into him the last furlong, and he responded very gamely. He's done that quite cosy, I think.
We know about the mastery of Aidan O'Brien. Johnny Murtagh said that some trainers wouldn't have even bothered running him in the Derby after the Guineas run. Just how good a training performance is this from Aidan?
Look, he's the only man that would do it. I've seen him get horses back. They run bad in the Guineas, and one other Guineas cow, Robbie O'Connor's come to mind, and a few others. Even qualify, she ran bad in the Guineas, come one of those. Aidan can do things. And look, this horse has great pedigree. He's always shown he's a good horse. And look, everyone does, as Aidan always says, everyone does such a great job at home. Everything was smooth today. Unfortunately, the steer of
Just finally, there was talk of him being a possible Triple Crown horse at the start of the year. Obviously, that didn't go to plan in the Guineas, but does he feel like that was at the sort of top end of his stamina, or could he get further and go and win a Ledger?
Look, we've always had a lot of belief in him. I don't know if the Ledger will be the plan, but we've got a nice horse, and hopefully get a Triple Crown horse one day.
Well done.
So led up there by David Hickey on the near side, Pat Keating on the far side. A 15th British Classic for Ryan Moore, who has just been riding so brilliantly this season. And he'll now come into a big welcome as Aidan O'Brien wins a 9th Derby. In the colours of Michael Table, Derek Smith, the Magners and Vesterberg, George Van Opel, congratulations to him. Reputation well and truly restored as Auguste Rodin wins the Derby. MV Magna on the right there, who we've heard beforehand, just talking about Aidan O'Brien's confidence, and so many punters just put their confidence in Aidan after what happened at Newmarket. And now they've come and won the 244th Betfred Derby. We talked about training performances, Johnny. Brilliant training performance from the winner, but also the second, Roger Varian. They had